Barbra Streisand says Princess Diana helped her avoid wardrobe malfunction. Streisand's book, My Name is Barbra, also contains stories about Judy Garland and Marlon Brando. Princess Diana once saved Barbra Streisand from an embarrassing moment, the singer recalled in her new book. Streisand, whose memoir My Name is Barbra was released this week, met Diana in 1992 at the London premiere of The Prince of Tides, a film the singer directed, co-produced and starred in. In her book, she remembered sitting with the late Princess of Wales during the screening. In an excerpt shared by People, Streisand wrote that at one point during the screening, Diana encouraged her to stand to accept applause for the film. She gave her a little push, then helped her avoid a potential wardrobe malfunction as she stood. The zipper on my skirt had come down a bit as I was sitting, Streisand remembered, and she noticed and quickly started to zip it up for me as I got to my feet. She added, when I finally sat down, Diana turned to me and asked, "Do you know how wonderful you are?" Marilyn Bergman, a songwriter who, along with her husband Alan, met Streisand when she was 18 and wrote lyrics for some of her biggest hits, had said the same thing to her decades before. "I certainly didn't know it then," Streisand wrote. "Did I know it now? I'm not sure, maybe a little. I thought Diana was wonderful. I wonder if she knew how wonderful she was." The music legend had met Diana's then husband, the current King Charles III, long before in 1974. On British television show Lorraine, in 2021, Streisand explained that she was in a recording studio in San Diego when Charles requested a meeting with her. He ended up visiting the studio. "I offered him a sip of tea and I thought, they didn't have to test me for poison or something. No," she said. After that, she said they became friends, and she even recalled spending some time at Highgrove for a weekend fundraiser and going through his gardens. Noting that their friendship began before he'd met Diana, she said, "I had a very funny line on stage when he came to see my show. I said, you know, if I played my cards right, I could have wound up being the first Jewish princess." Royal author Christopher Anderson seemingly confirmed this possibility in his 2022 book, The King, The Life of Charles III. "Barbra Streisand is my only pinup," Charles once said, according to Anderson. Anderson claimed Charles first became fascinated with the singer and actress while studying at Cambridge University in the late 60s. While his peers listened to the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin, Charles played Streisand's albums constantly. He also wrote that Charles was particularly fond of Streisand's performance in Funny Girl, which he said he saw 3 times.